Shalom. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS. And salutations to peace and much blessings to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel, people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent. Peace and shalom. New York monster, New York NYC mom hung 6-year-old daughter by wrist and beat her to death in a house of horrors. This is horrible, man. I'm just going to get straight to the point. Cops discovered the little girl's body in a filthy apartment Sunday. The Bronx District Attorney Office said Tuesday the child was found with bruises and malnourished, with marks on her wrists from the restraints her mom allegedly used to hang her in a closet and beat her. It's the demon right there. And the jackass is representing her. Probably trying to get her off. Or play, to lesser charges. It's a devil's, that's why Esau has to be put out the way. His whole system is fucked up. His judicial system. This should have been dealt with that day lawfully, Look at this here. The little girl was allegedly hanged by her wrist and beaten by the defendant with a hard object for weeks before she succumbed. The city medical examiner office ruled Jalea's death a result of child abuse, positional asphyxia, meaning she couldn't get no oxygen, she couldn't breathe properly. She probably had her mouth covered, so she couldn't scream but regardless, she couldn't breathe. Her body couldn't get oxygen. She probably was in and out of consciousness. Blunt force injuries and malnourishment. Two-thirds and lost their goddamn mind, man. And it's getting worse. This is only getting worse. That's the spirit of vengeance that's in the air, man. And anyway, concerning this beast here. The scripture wickedness of but little. There's several scriptures here. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Here we go. 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. The courts love this, man, especially when it involves, Israelites. If it's an Israelite man's child, best believe that child is going to be given in the hands of the wicked woman. That's Esau's way. That's why this devil has to be destroyed. He's saying to the Most High's face, look at your people, but he's the devil that's behind this filth. And look at the law enforcement, Edomites. Because they knew this woman these women would lose their goddamn minds, man. With what we're witnessing, what's going on in the eyes of the world, man, is a sign that we're about to get the hell up out of here. These are just signs we're about to get the hell up out of here, because wickedness has multiplied beyond comprehension. Let me grab the scripture here. This is the curses. Oh, it's not. Hold up. Let me do this instead. Hold up. Bear with me. Deuteronomy 28 and 56. A tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. And you're seeing and hearing about cases like this every day now. Every day, to be bad, be evil, be displeasing, be sad, to be injurious, be evil, to be wicked, be evil, to do an injury or hurt, to do evil or wickedly, mischief, to break, shatter, to be broken in pieces, be broken asunder. Good for nothing. Bad, physically, socially, morally, afflicted. Yeah, things about to change. You know, a lot of things about to change, and it's about to change for the worse, and then ultimately for the better. See, these are the things we're crying out about, but we're hated. These are the things we have a problem with, you know. But seeing the people have a problem with us having a problem with this, things like this. We're not supposed to speak out about things like this. We're not supposed to apply these things to the scriptures when we speak about things like this. So we're hated. They're going to rise up against us because we hate these things, because we hate evil. We're supposed to keep our mouths shut. We're supposed to go along to get along. As long as this devil is allowed to just continue on programming these wild beasts to live on a terror, a path of terror, we're supposed to keep our mouths shut. This is part of our oppression. That this devil has full control over us, man. And mainly our women. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And this is a result of that. This is horrible, man. In verse 57, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy power. We're about to get the hell up out of here. The scripture I'm looking for, Job. Job 39:16. She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding. That goddamn beast, man. That damn beast, a monster, man. That's, I was looking at that judgment of adultery. Dude put his wife and the lover to death, and he just got convicted of it. You know, they didn't have no compassion on his conviction either, on his sentence. They saying it was just premeditated. What difference does it make? He wanted to kill that bitch and that man that laid with his wife, man. Period. And you can see right now that the topic of adultery is hot right now. You know, with those groups that think it's just such a joke now. It's such a light thing to talk about now. It's nothing. It's funny. It's humorous. And they're treating that adultery act as if it's like some goddamn reality TV. If you watch it, if you look at it, and imagine the views they getting. I mean, probably every single member of IUIC probably getting their kicks off of them talking about it, and especially reading through the emails, the texts. Oh, they loving that, man. They're probably watching that video several times, if not more each. Everything is just so funny now while all this wickedness is going on. 14 mothers accused of doing the unthinkable to their children. I thought I read that in a previous video. Israelites. Two-thirds. Two-thirds. Let me see if I can find the scripture. This scripture I'm referring to is going to judge thee according to thy doings. Oh, here we go. Ezekiel 7:8. Now will I surely pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. Yeah, he's about to get all these ungodly souls, man. You know, the King of Terror is about to visit these ungodly souls, and that's what he calls them, ungodly, meaning they're lawless, man. Let me look at one. Let me find one. Ungodly souls, man. Let's see what he means by ungodly. Let me use this Psalms 1:1. Good script. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Here's a good one, Psalms 1:6. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. What do you mean by the ungodly? Because you seem to ask these people what sin is. They don't seem to have a damn clue what the laws is, what his laws, statutes, and commandments are. They literally have no clue, man. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not kill. Oh, they know that. That's just about it. That's just as far as it goes with them. And this is the ungodly, wicked, criminal, guilty one guilty of a crime, wicked, hostile to the Most High, wicked, guilty of sin against the Most High or in man. Strong's H7561, morally wrong, concretely, an active bad person, condemned, guilty, ungodly, wicked man, woman that did wrong. These are the murderers and the adulterers and the fornicators and that shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Shalom.